Guest team BoroFanTV outside the Riverside. Nothing's each. Ryan, when we're going to see a goal again, mate?
It's becoming a very similar story every week at the Riverside now, isn't it? We're struggling to score. Don't think we've scored at the Riverside since Bolton on Boxing Day. Over a month now. It's frustrating. The team wasn't balanced today, I thought. I thought Downing was coming too narrow, so was Bamford. They were making the same runs. Traore did what he did best, run at their full back, did cause problems, but he didn't have the same impact that he has before. Assombalonga, I'd get rid. I think we can get good money for him. I'd get rid. I've had enough of Assombalonga. He wants the ball to his feet, and his touch is 5 yards ahead of him.
What about the talk that we've seen on social media about a swap deal with Troy Deeney and Assombalonga?
I'd take that. I'd take that all day long. Troy Deeney is Premier League quality, can still do it in the Premier League. He's not getting the service that he used to at Watford under new management. Under Pulis, I think Troy Deeney would smash this league. He's the type of striker who need big, strong, can do it with his feet, can do it with his head. Why not? I don't know if it'll happen. Obviously, we've only got one more day to go, and it looks like one midfielder in Besic, which it's a negative move. It's like another Adam Clayton, really. But that lad we brought in, Jack Harrison, looks really good from what I've seen. Obviously, I've only watched him on YouTube, and you can't really go off YouTube because every player looks good on YouTube.
I look good on YouTube, mate.
You do, mate. Don't worry. But you know, he does look a good player, and if Man City have obviously brought him in, they must see something in him also. But this is the squad we've got at the moment. We have to put with it, and we do have to find a way to score goals.
Pulis, he sorted the back four out, Ryan. They are looking solid.
Well, we're not conceding at the back post anymore, which is a big bonus. Obviously, that was the big problem under Gary Monk. But now it's at the other end. You know, we've sorted the defence out. Now we can't score goals. We can't get that balance. It's a bit like under Karanka. We had the balance. We didn't have balance under Karanka. Defence was fine under Karanka, especially in the Championship. We struggled to score at times, and it's becoming a similar story. It's hard to put a finger on why we're not scoring. I think it's to do with the team, with the way the team's set up. Assombalonga doesn't suit being up front by himself, and I think Gusted would be much more suited today, especially.
Assombalonga scored most of his goals when Gary Monk was here. He scored most of his goals when Fabio and Christie were bombing on. Obviously, we were left exposed at the back. Is that what's going to bring Assombalonga back to form?
Yeah, I don't think he suits the Tony Pulis way. I've said that before. He likes the ball in behind Assombalonga. Under Pulis, it's going to go to his feet. He's got to realise that, and I think if he wants to, you know, keep his place in this team, he's got to adapt his game. But I don't think he can do that. He's not good when he's got his back to goal. He backs into the defender and just loses out every time. He's not good with his head. He doesn't win headers. So I think whilst Pulis is in charge, or as long as Pulis is in charge, he's not going to get a game, and I don't think he's going to score goals. So unless we buy a new striker, I think Rudy Gusted has to be our option up top.
Midfield, a lot of endeavour, a lot of hard work with Howson and Downing. I feel frustrated for Assombalonga sometimes because you can see him sometimes trying to make the run and the ball doesn't come up to his feet. Yeah,
that's true. But like I said, under Pulis, he wants the ball to his feet or take it down on the chest. Assombalonga wants it in behind. He's not going to get that here. But you mentioned Howson. I thought today he put in a good complete midfield performance. Won the ball back. Last 20 minutes looked knackered. He ran his socks off. That's what I ask of the players. You know, work hard. Ledbetter was a bit disappointing today. Didn't really put in the performance that we know he can. But Howson was star of the show, man of the match today.
Where'd you see Bamford?
You saw my interview. Well, yeah. Just if you want my thoughts on Bamford, just go and watch my interview on Saturday. My thoughts stay the same on that.
Do you feel he worked a little bit harder tonight?
He did work hard. He did, but again, no end product. He had that chance, which it was a good save by the keeper, but you've got to be burying them, especially at this level. You've got to be burying them chances. He didn't, and I think Jack Harrison will be, you know, he'll be looking forward to playing for Boro because I think he's going to go straight into that team. I don't think Bamford I don't think Bamford's suited to a winger, and that's the only place he's going to get under Pulis. And once Jack Harrison comes in, we might have a bit of balance in the team. Downing can go behind Gusted, Adama on the right, Harrison on the left. You know, get the crosses into Gusted. That's a balanced team. We don't have balance at the minute because it's either Bamford out wide or Braithwaite, and they're always wanting to drift inside.
Do you feel the substitutes were left a little bit late tonight, Ryan?
Well, we made a triple substitute with 10 minutes left. Rudy Gusted did make the impact, which I thought he would. Braithwaite had a chance, didn't play it away. I think he could be on the way out, from what I've heard. Wolfsberger after him. It'd be disappointing because he does look like a good player, and under the right manager could probably do some serious damage.
Traore, wrecking ball. Absolutely. Since Pulis has come in, his game's improved 100%. He's torturing defences. He's creating chances. He's winning free kicks. He's winning corners. Why aren't we profiting from his electrifying pace and the chances that he's creating?
From what I see, I don't think the other players are on the same wavelength as him. They're not as quick as him. They can't get to the box as quick as he does. By the time he's got the bar line, our striker's only on the edge of the box. What's frustrating for me is, what I'm noticing is, there's no players gambling when we put the ball in the box. There's no one getting to the front post.
We don't sustain an attack either, Ryan.
No, it's sideways and backwards. There's no intent. The intensity's too low, especially at home when the team we're playing against are playing 4-5-1. Gamble, they're not really going to hurt us. They've got one target man up top who's losing out every time anyway, winning the ball back. Gamble, just go for it. And it's like they were scared to. They were sort of happy for a draw. I don't think they were, but that's the way it looked. They were content with the draw. Just go for it, especially the last 5 minutes we did go for it, but push bodies up. Ayala go up. Like if you see teams when they're expected to win, they're drawn. They push one of the defenders up. Why didn't we do that? I don't know what's going to take to get the goal. I do think once we get that one goal at home, we'll start firing again. I think it's a matter of time before we absolutely tear a team apart 3-4-0 at home. I do, but it's just a matter of when it happens.
Ryan, thanks for coming on BoroFanTV.